Hello fellow strikers, I promised I'd make a video about how to load Steven Slate library onto your Strike Pro module. First of all, you'll need to download SDSE by Lustark. You have to pay for that, unfortunately, and that's Lustark, Lustark. Then you need to get the trial version of Reaper, which you don't have to pay for. I assumed you've already loaded your library onto your computer, so we'll open up Reaper. Click OK. It'll say buy me now. Just wait for that to time out and go still evaluating. You should see your Steven Slate Drum Sampler 5 up here. Click on that and out it pops. Now open up your SDSE. There we go. The settings in this, you need to go to the first page, General, select Alesis Strike. There's a whole bunch of modules in there you can select. Select your Strike module, select per VST. It should automatically make a folder on your desktop called SDSE library, I think. That should be it for that one. Render. I've got all these ticked, split in multiple files, which is what you want, so make sure that's ticked. You can convert to 16-bit if you want to save some space, but I'm going 24-bit. Also, you've got this thing, mono mix new. You can go stereo if you want to. It does take up more space. I go mono mix new because it stops any, when it mixes down to mono, it stops any phase problems that might happen by combining the two, the stereo track and the mono. That should be, just make sure it's mono mix 2 as well. Zones. I've already got a bunch of snare rims, so I don't really want them all the time. But if you want to get snare and snare rims, keep that as well. Click that one box. Tom rims. You can select that as well to get you get your tom rims as well. Same with all this, all bow bell. You can get all that happening as well. Oh, hi-hats. I've just copy my settings if you like. Minimum of 4 articulation, maximum 4 articulations. First and before fully. You can find out all about this stuff if you want to, or just do what I do. Only bow closed. Samples, just leave that as preset. Leave that as preset, and I think this is preset 2. Now you can load the complete kit up with sounds, and it'll do, the SDSE will do all the sounds one at a time. We'll just do snare, for example. So we'll get a Pearl snare, put that in the snare. Mix. I like it more of a dry sound. I like to affect it myself. So I tend to either drop the volume on the room or mute it, and maybe drop the overheads a bit as well. Overheads had a nice little bit of crack though, so I might want to leave that in. Then you're ready to go. You go to render, hit render. SDSE will start to trigger the snare from loud to soft and record the results. Haven't got the fastest computer in the world. There we go. Tapping from loud to soft. That's just a snare. And now it will split it up into little bites, each sample, and mix it down to mono and maximize it volume-wise, and it's all done. Okay, you'll find it in my SDSE library. There it is. Now, what you want to do now is go to I've already plugged in my Alesis module and it's on and ready to go. So you'll be able to find it in your PC. Drive F is your module's RAM, and G is the SD sound card. So you want G, the SD sound card. You need to put this Pearl kit you've just done, Pearl snare, sorry, you've just done, into the samples module. So all you do is grab it, and I won't do it, but just grab it, pop it in there, make sure you don't put it in one of these folders, and it'll be on your module now. Get rid of that. Bring up your module. What you want to do is go into modes, select instrument editor. Now you'll find that snare, if I'd put it in there, would be in the user samples. Here's all the other ones I've made up. So what if we just grab something, a tom, click on the tom, and there's all the tom files. So you highlight them, select them all, go to auto map. Auto map is how the sounds are divided into what velocity ranges. So with toms, 15 is probably enough. Same with kicks, 15. Snares, 25 or 30. Velocity ranges is pretty good. And cymbals, you may want to do 127. I'll do 15 for the toms. Okay. Now it'll pop it into the little ranges here. You see each one, it's got a different sample in there, going from loud to soft, right up to maximum loudness. When you've got that done, you make sure you've got your levels that you want it set at. It's frustrating because whenever you load an instrument, it'll be at whatever level you set here. So if your common level is 95, set that to 95. And decay, I don't know if it's the same with yours. Mine's always one short for some reason. So I bring that to 99. All the rest is pretty well set. Then you just go to File, Save As. I've made up folders here. I've just added folders. This will appear on your module. So it's better than having all your toms and snares and everything mixed up into one folder. So I separated them out. So in this case, it's the toms. I'd put them in the toms folder. Then I'd name it 10 Ludwig if I wanted to. Whatever you put whatever you want. I won't save it because I've already got all this stuff in there. And then you just hit save. Boof. And you are done with the tom or the snare or whatever you do. Hi-hats. Here you go into new. That's what we're in at the moment, single. If you want to do your hi-hats, you go to hi-hat. Woof. Select these two guys. Find some hi-hats. There we go. What are these? Opens. Pop them in. Auto map. 127. Okay. Auto preview. You can have a listen. There we go. You can decide where you want to. If you want to, you can decide where these sounds go. So you can put, say, these guys, this one, 71 and 75. You can put that into semi-open 1, or open 2, open 3, or fully open, or fully closed. So you can assign all these into here as well if you want to. Same with the pedal, the closed and also the pedal. You just go to the File, New, and do your hi-hat pedal. And away you go. There we go. That should get you going. Thanks for that. See ya.